Hello, and welcomes back everyone. Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Ciaphas Cain here, my Jedi Knight, and where we last left off we were doing a few interlude parts of the series, including doing a few more space missions. Also learning a bit more about the opinions on the Jedi Order and how emotions maybe should be more involved in the Order itself from our fellow Jedi Knight, Kira. Which led to, a situation which we may have to deal with at some point. But for now, let us continue with the main storyline. Master Tol Braga's Padawan, a former Sith Lord, is refusing to act on the world of Quesh. There is a Republic mine, I believe they mentioned, or Republic outpost there at least. And it is under assault by Imperials. I think it's been under assault for a few days now as well. And yet, SWTOR refuses to act. Yep, that looks good. Let's talk about, I totally forgot we got to level 68. I was just going to talk about level 64 and how we chose the frontline veteran ability. But no, yeah, we got level 68, didn't we? During our time on Balmorra. No, I lie. It was during the flashpoints, wasn't it? So we now have courage, parrying, deflecting, shielding, or resisting an attack has a 50% chance to grant courage, reducing the focus consumed by your next blade storm or dispatch by 1. And this can stack up to 3 times, making our dispatch or blade storm cost nothing. Okay, very good. And we get to choose of 1 of 3 passive abilities. We have Ore, which confounds 8 nearby enemies, preventing them from performing any action. Damage will end this effect prematurely. Targets affected by Ore deal less damage for 10 seconds. After the confounding effect ends. That could be pretty useful in PvP. There are some situations where that would be extremely useful. We have Saber Reflect. Reflects all direct single target ranged force and tech attacks back at an attacker for 5 seconds. Right. That's also situationally very powerful. And then finally we would have Blade Blitz, allowing us to rush forward, dealing a small amount of weapon damage to all the enemies in our path. It can be used while immobilized, and it also purges movement impairing effects. That's going to be really useful. All 3 of those will be pretty good situationally, but again, a way to purge movement impairing effects. Also, it's a way to jump 20 meters forward without having to use Force Leap, so it's a bit more of a mobility ability as well. Okay, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. In fact, give me just a moment. We didn't look at infiltration yet. Okay. That's fine. Just want to double check. So. Onwards to Quesh. Once a lush tropical swamp, Quesh's atmosphere became toxic after a series of quakes released dangerous chemicals contained below the planet's surface. Most of the native wildlife died off, and Quesh became poisonous to virtually all higher species. Quesh's toxicity is also its source of value. The chemicals that poison the atmosphere are usable in the most powerful adrenals and stimulants. The Republic, with the aid of the Hutt cartel, has staked a claim to Quesh and is attempting to establish chemical mines. Upon learning of Quesh's existence, the Empire quickly established a presence of its own. Now, players of the Republic and the Empire are here on Quesh at the same time. I think in terms of timeline, the Imperials and their world mission occur before a Republic player arrives. As an Imperial player, to give you a bit more background, while the Republic arrived here first, they weren't being supported directly by the Hutt cartel, only by a very minor faction, as the Hutt cartel want to try and maintain their code of neutrality and benefit, of course, from both sides. Makes sense. For the profits, of course, it makes sense. There is an individual with his war council known as Moff Drayson. Moff Drayson is kind of the Imperial commander of, obviously, the Empire's activities on the world of Quesh. And he is giving the instructions, the various missions, to an Imperial player, which pretty much ends up with the Imperials having the majority control of the world itself. And I believe we, as a Republic player, are here now to try and resolve some issues. So, let's get ourselves underway. I'm always trying to find more armored outfits for my Guardian. Maybe also my kinetic combat shadow. Whereas with the infiltration shadow, we probably want armor which allows us a bit more freedom of movement. I'm not choosing my armor sets as carefully as I did with my Imperial agent, whereas trying to fit into the certain circumstances we found ourselves. But we're certainly more prone to combat than most Jedis, it seems, and so I'm trying to go for a more armored look, just to increase our survivability. I mean, it's just common sense. Right, let's get ourselves down to the planet's surface. Both players of the Republic and the Empire have to dock their personal starships at an orbital station and take a shuttle down to their respective bases of operation. Yeah, Jurgen, why don't you join me? In fact, you're probably the most, appropriate for the world we're visiting.
Welcome to Quesh. Haven't seen that many Jedi in this sector. You here for the war effort?
Wasta mi cha kulkadu maji tahus hagwa upa. Chisa kava kyotopa bubanda bakawanki.
Why would the Republic fight for a poisonous planet?
Nira desaslimo krispa doe kanki kunke gupa.
The Empire found out about our mining operations here and filled the planet with troops and battle droids.
I imagine that waging war on a planet with toxic air doesn't work out well.
The air's not as bad as the terrain. Quesh is all swamp. Hard on machinery, harder on soldiers. Well, you're cleared to travel the planet's surface. Just say the word.
Oh.
I'm ready to have a look at this poison planet.
Speak to General Corvan when you land. He'll brief you on the current situation. Good luck.
Harder on machinery, you say? We were given an inoculation there to survive in the toxic atmosphere. We can just imagine it ends up in our mission items. If that is the case...
Glad to be back.
Yeah. Take this, injector, poke yourself with it, and... well, if you start getting a rash, let me know. I, on the other hand, I'm gonna put a rebreather on. Because, yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. Now, I honestly don't know what is the best way to go about our time on Quesh. It is not a very large world, but there are a fair few things you can do here. Let's pull out the map. This is the entirety of Quesh. I don't even need to zoom out. We have our Republic base of operations here, and we have the Imperial base and their landing pad here as well. While players of the Empire start in the southwest and follow their road to the north to achieve their own goals and objectives, we start of course here in the northeast and will be mainly following this path down and along to the south. We know that SWTOR is here at the Adrenal Research Base. But otherwise, we can speak to General Corvan about the Republic's efforts on this world. We do have a few lore objects. Of course, we learned a bit about the atmosphere in part of the Planet Codex. Quesh venom is one of the most toxic substances in the galaxy. When the Great Quake split the ground millennia ago and released the venom from beneath Quesh's surface, the venom's evaporation destroyed the planet's once pleasant air and made the atmosphere more hazardous to breathe than some biowarfare chemicals. The native fauna quickly died off, leaving only bones behind. Although the toxicity has faded over the years, it is unsafe to wander Quesh without powerful adrenal countermeasures, special implants, or a breath mask. The only beings who can comfortably endure Quesh's atmosphere are Hutts, who claim not to understand what the fuss is all about. Quesh's miners have also discovered that the harsh atmosphere takes a toll on their equipment, causing droids to rust and tools to degrade more quickly. Fortunately, the vast profits gained from mining Quesh venom make up for the exorbitant running costs. And of course, we are here at operational headquarters. The Republic's Center of Operations on Quesh was established roughly 10 years ago, initially housing civilian miners, medical professionals, and scientists. These workers gradually moved on to smaller camps elsewhere. When the Empire attacked Quesh, the old miners' quarters were quickly converted into a barracks, and the entire site was turned over to the Republic military. Many newly arrived soldiers remark upon the Op HQ's light defenses, especially considering the high-level personnel stationed there. In fact, the headquarters' best protection is the large Quesh venom pipelines nearby. In a dire emergency, the pipelines can be vented, causing a massive biohazard to slow any aggressors while personnel are evacuated. I see. Kind of an ingenious defense, unless it's turned upon the Republic, of course. What to do first, I wonder. I suppose if nothing else, let's go meet. Actually, before we do anything else, let's find a cantina, which I believe
the
is...
Republic wouldn't normally bother with a planet this disgusting, but we need Quesh's resources. We can't let the Empire have them.
Let's pop our head into the cantina first. So I'm guessing is this building here. I could be mistaken. Let's have a look upstairs, if nothing else. No? Ah, there's a cantina here. I wondered if Paxton was here. He's not in the cantina. Unless there's another cantina somewhere. Guess I'll check out the other buildings as well. Have a supply center here. Selling various gloves and earpieces. Indeed. Whatever you said. And in here we have the medical center. Let's go meet General Corvan. Ooh. There's some... There is... a Sith above us. Oh, there's a lot of Sith above us. Oh, goody! Who are they fighting? Oh, holy shit. That's... a lot of people have Bad Bunny. We are gonna have to leave. Oh, we are gonna die. Actually, I have an idea. Can I draw them into the champion defenses over here? We're gonna die. We're gonna die horribly, by the way. I might need to stand here, then fall back into the defenses. Actually, I need you to heal me. At least they won't have their healing companions. Level 75, level 80. Yeah, let's just go around Kira, I need you to get around here to hide as if we're not here. Just to see if we can draw any of them over. Of course, they could have an assassin or an operative come over and put us to sleep. That would cause a bit of a problem. And if they targeted us, they know we're not too far away. They'll be able to see our distance. And they might have someone stealthed right here. And now they're having a bit of a party. Right, they killed the Right, yeah. There is a commander of the Republic and Imperial forces. So there's not just like champion units, there is a champion. He had almost 750,000 health. Whew. Oh well. Good for them, I suppose. We're gonna have to watch out for that, because we could quite easily be stabbed in the back.
Master Jedi, members of your order are always welcome. Please, join us. I'm General Corvan, at your service. This is Major Trigg, my right hand.
General, don't change the subject. If we don't strike now, the Empire will drive us completely off the planet.
You know we cannot be drawn into attacking the enemy, Major. The mines and factories would be left undefended.
It's a risk we must take. Surely you agree with me. We can't let the Empire simply advance to our doorstep.
I need more information before I can make a judgment.
I commend your caution. We are not at liberty to impulsively wager our people's lives.
I will not leave our civilian workers undefended in order to press an attack. And that is final, Major.
General, I'm getting a distress call from the worker camps. Putting it through now, sir.
Is anyone there? General Corvan, you have to help us! Imperial sappers have blown open the venom pipelines! There's venom flooding everywhere, poisoning my men! We can't get past the Imperials to seal the pipes!
Do what you can to get your people out. Help is on the way. Corvan out.
How far away is that camp? Are there troops stationed in the area?
The camp isn't far, but most of our men are stationed at the mines. I'd like you to hold your forces at the mines in case this is simply a tactic to draw us out. If you're willing to help us, please, go to the camp, drive back the Imperials, and seal the pipeline.
I'll get there as soon as possible.
Take these healing adrenals. They'll counteract the venom. Speak to the foreman once the site is secure. And good luck.
Okay. We have a codex entry on the General here. A veteran of battles on Dantooine and Velmore, General Corvan has years of experience defending resource-rich planets. Not only an experienced commander, he is also an accomplished diplomat, used to balancing the requirements of the military with the demands of greedy corporations and the needs of workers. His unflappable nature made him the Republic's first choice to handle the crisis on Quesh. General Corvan's polished manners occasionally clash with his quick-tempered strategist, Major Trigg, who believes that with the right battle plan, the Republic could wipe the Imperial forces off Quesh in a day. Corvan has adopted a more patient approach to the Empire's invasion, however, well aware that protecting Quesh's mines and workers must take precedence over a full-scale assault.
I wish you luck out there.
Okay. Gotta go repair the venom pipelines just to our west. The Imperials are buggered off. Yeah, they must have lured the... Oh. They left lightsaber. They must have lured the commander of the Republic forces away from the front lines here. I imagine he was over here somewhere. He might have been patrolling. Maybe. I wonder if killing him... they're not on the scale of becoming the leaders or conquerors of Quesh. I wondered if, in killing him, they earned so much contribution towards taking over the world, becoming the leader of that planet. Or the guild in control, I should say. Oh well. Well, good for them. I mean, bad for us as a member of the Republic, but it's nice to see some guilds organizing to do these sort of events. Goes to show that the game is not quite dead. Hey, look at that. Cross the swamp. Have a nice twirl. Seal this pipeline. Could we keep some of these adrenals for when Kira starts turning like red or something? You know, just to be safe. Stick you with this. Don't mind me. Oh, hi. Okay.
Good as new.
Go help the foreman out. We're not getting many of those game modules. Yeah, not so many of those anymore either. The Galactic Seasons event is almost over. There's only a few more days remaining. 10 more days to move along this current battle pass, as I keep calling it.
My men owe you their lives. We won't forget this. Thanks to you, we can get our operation running again.
What will you do if they attack the pipeline again?
We'll build turrets near the pipeline. If the Empire tries anything else, they'll regret it. Hang on, a call's coming in from General Corvan.
I was hoping I'd reach you. Is the pipeline secure?
Things seem to be under control here for the moment, General.
Excellent work, Master Jedi. The Republic is in your debt. The Empire is responding to their defeat here by making a frontal assault on our mining operation. In so doing, they're using forces from their base defenses. This gives us an attack opportunity.
Do you have the manpower to defend the mines from a full-on assault?
Major Treeg's men are being pushed to their limits. But they are holding on, for now.
With all respect, General, you can't leave Treeg's men alone at the mine. My people will be massacred.
We may never get another chance like this. It's dangerous, but we must strike the Empire while we can. Going after the Imperial base may cost our miners their lives, but gain us a strategic victory.
The Empire's counting on our sentimental dedication to the miners. We must show our resolve.
Once you're finished, report to the Three Families War Camp. It's time you meet our allies. Corvan out.
It's not that I'm saying I don't believe the miners will get massacred. I just believe in Major Treeg's men being to hold a more defensible position. At least I hope that's true. And so we need to enter the Imperial outpost south of our position and basically tear it apart. Which sounds good. We do have a side mission here, and I believe there was an exploration mission. Oh, no. We best not use, I don't think. What's appropriate for this planet? There was an exploration back at Operation Headquarters. What we'll do is head on back, and we'll take a break before striking at the Imperial base here, just south of our own headquarters. And then it seems that General Corvan wants us to meet the Republic's allies here on Quesh once we've finished. We will pick up the other couple of quests available to us, and then we'll head on to that Imperial outpost. Thank you all for joining me with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.